What's up everybody, it's Bof. I wanted to kind of just do another one of these videos because I know I've done a lot of life update stuff in the past, but I wanted to kind of just do a little bit more of a deeper one. I'm a little anxious about it, but it's fine. I just kind of wanted to talk about where I've been at and where my head's been at and just stuff for the future that I want to focus on. And I thought, what better way than to do it with you guys? So I thought I would try and do that today. On a side note, I'm probably going to be talking about some like deeper stuff in this video. So if this video just like isn't the vibe for you right now, absolutely fair. Come back to it later maybe. But if you could hear me out, if you can stay till the end, I appreciate you like crazy. And even more so if you comment on the video, I will feel very validated and I will appreciate you even further. I've said a couple times that like I struggle with really bad depression and anxiety, and it's something that has gotten only significantly kind of worse in the last couple months. I lost 2 of my childhood pets almost in the same month of each other, so that has been not so great. Cheryl wants to go outside. So that has been not so great. And on top of that, I've been kind of dealing with a lot of like broken trust in just situations. And so my trust issues have been, you know, on their last leg, as well as like trying to grieve through that process and trying to navigate some situations that have happened in the last few months that have just not been very nice. So they've just been some situations that have been really hard to deal with on top of everything else happening at the same time, on top of trying to just keep my life together financially and just in general, laundry, dishes, taking care of my dog, all of the above, trying to keep that all together while juggling, trying to make a steady income and not making a steady income, and trying to also have a relationship and have time for my relationship while also having time for myself to de-stress, while also having time for my friends, while also having time for my pet. And it's been a lot. I'm not trying to like rant on and on about this as like a like pity me. That's not my intention, because I know that we're all struggling right now. I'm just kind of trying to make everyone like aware of where I'm at, I guess, mentally, and where my life is at, because we've been together for a long time, at least a lot of you. And if you're new, welcome. It's amazing to have you. Maybe you can feel validated or seen, or like you're not alone. Essentially, things have just been really rough. They've been rough for a multitude of reasons, obviously, which leads me to kind of one of the pointers that has made things hard, and that's dealing with things financially. I'm still making about the same that I made with YouTube, if a little bit less, since there is a bit of a craze that has kind of died down. But it is just not enough for this economy. It is just not enough to survive financially anymore. It's not enough to take care of myself or take care of Jazz. And Jazz has her own job that she works. This is what I do. I do YouTube and I do Patreon. It's not enough. Like, and it sucks because I feel like I'm not doing enough for her. And I feel like I'm not doing enough for myself and for you guys simultaneously. But with that, I've hit this wall of just, I don't know what to produce anymore. I don't know what to give anymore. I still love cosplay. I love doing cosplay. I still want to do cosplay. I just don't know if the same things that hit way back when we were first starting out and when we got like our videos that now have like over 1 million views, they don't hit anymore like they used to in the past. It's a very different world now. And I'm aware of that and I'm okay with that. Trying to navigate what world it is now and what to do to kind of be interesting, I guess, is where I'm struggling. Obviously, I've still been posting. I did a couple of videos with my friends when they were here. And I do want to clarify with that too, like for those that don't know, the friends that I do the Cards Against Humanity videos with, the friends that I do basically any of my videos with, they're all long distance. So I don't see any of them regularly. We see each other maybe once or twice a year if we're lucky. And so I'm not able to rely on fueling and funneling out that kind of content, which is the content that I know a lot of you really love. But I'm just not capable of doing it constantly, unfortunately, because of that reason. And it does suck because I know that like I get comments all the time where people are like, oh, can you do more of this? Can you do more of this? Can you do this? Can you do this? And I'm sitting here and I'm like, I would love to, but I just literally physically cannot because my friends aren't here and I'm by myself most of the time and it's just me and Jazz. So I guess what I'm getting at is I want to find something that I can do with YouTube that feels like it's for me and feels like it's something I'm passionate about and something I love doing and something that I can do on my own without it having to be that I need to rely on other people or need to rely on having multiple people in the video for it to even be interesting. That's how I started YouTube. I would do random Deku and Bakugo Q&As just by myself. And my confidence is it's faltered a little bit since then, since I was a youngling. I'm 25 years old now, so things are a little different. I'm an adult just trying to survive financially and just mentally. That brings me to my point, I guess. The point of this video is I still want to do cosplay stuff. I still want to do all sorts of things. Like me and Jazz were talking about Sal's internet show the other day and how we want to bring that back and how we want to do more Sal and Travis and things of that nature because we still have like a big passion for Sal and Travis and we still really love doing them. The same way that like we just did that Supernatural video, which I know Supernatural came out in 2005, I'm aware, and it ended in what, like 2019, 2018? What was it? 2020? No, it was after 2020, wasn't it? Because the whole pandemic like slowed it down or something. I'm not gonna talk about the finale or I will go on for ages just in anger. But we did that Supernatural video recently and that was so fun for us and we felt so in character and just so great. And me and my friends did Ravenwood when they were here, which Ravenwood is the D&D campaign that I am DMing. If you haven't watched it, I definitely recommend. There is a playlist in my little description bar with all my social media. There's a playlist that leads to all the episodes. It is oodles of content for you. So if you need something to just have on in the background that you want to get invested in, that's the one. But yeah, so that was something we're really passionate about. We're really passionate about Ravenwood because it's our own little creation that we're kind of putting together. And that's kind of where I'm at with the things that I like doing. I'm really, really fixated on art and D&D at the moment. D&D, obviously, I'm doing with Ravenwood, but I could do more content with if that was something that people found interesting, if that was something that people thought they would like to see. I could do more content with that. I'm not following the actual D&D system at all, but I can try and give tips in some way. Or just talk about it in general, talk about my process, talk about how my notes look, anything. But yeah, I want to find a consistent medium that I really enjoy. Do cosplay still, but have this be kind of what I fixate on and what I do as a job, as my fully thought out job. And I've been sitting here and I've been applying to other jobs and there was this one job that popped up, which was where I used to work, and I almost reapplied and I've quit from this place like 3 times because I've been so miserable there. And I almost dived back in and caught myself and just said, slow down and try to figure out all of your other options first. And so here I am. I literally just started this channel doing my own thing, and then I thought BNHA was cool when I was younger and I'd gotten into it. And I was like, wow, like, this is a great anime, I love this, and I started cosplaying it, and then suddenly it got so popular. I got lucky that I started making BNHA content when I did, and it brought me to where I am now, and so I'm grateful for it. And this isn't to say that I'm not going to still do BNHA content. I would still love that if when my friends come down again, we do more of like the Cards Against Humanity videos and things like that. But it's just that I'm at a point where I want to rebrand. I want to rebrand and make my channel me and make it a fun place for me to be, a place where I'm passionate about what I upload again. I want it to be genuine content. I want it to be sincere content where you can feel the love and passion in the video. I'm at this point where I'm just trying to figure it out. I'm trying to figure myself out, trying to figure out this channel. I know that I don't want to give up on this channel and I don't want to stop making content on this channel. And I don't want what I'm creating to just be BNHA content, or just be one kind of content and stay distinctly towards that. I'm trying to figure things out, and I wanted to reach out to you guys in case you had any ideas whatsoever, for things that you think would be nice to see, things that you think I could do on a regular basis that doesn't have to involve cosplay every time. I will say my passions right now are my art Patreon and D&D. D&D is a given. Ravenwood is still going to continue and be streamed. And with the art Patreon, if you're not subscribed, you can subscribe there. The main Patreon is an 18+ Patreon, but I do have another tier that is going to be a comic tier, and it's going to be safe for work comics that I work on. So then there's also a not safe for work comic tier. So I guess this is kind of I'm extending my foot. I'm extending my foot? I don't know. What's the phrase where it's like I'm stepping into the water a little bit of what can I do before I completely have to focus on another job. Because unfortunately, if I don't figure something out with YouTube and I don't pursue something that I know is going to help me feel more passionate and also help me financially, it's a weird road to juggle. If I can't find something, then I'll have to get another job. And then I know that if I have another job, posts on YouTube and Patreon are going to be even less and far and few. And I don't want to do that. Because right now, Ravenwood and art are like the only things that I'm passionate about and the only things I can find motivation for in my day. That and Baldur's Gate, which I've gotten very obsessed with. It is a strange thing to navigate being dependent on something financially, but also wanting to enjoy myself with it because it is my craft. That is where I'm at currently. This is just I just wanted to have a chat about it, and I wanted to put it out in the air. So, what kind of content do you want to see? What kind of content, aside from like cosplay, aside from BNHA stuff, and if you watched all the way through, you know that I said like I can't do Cards Against Humanity all the time because my friends aren't here. So I guess I'm just curious. I really want to start streaming again. I want to do that kind of regularly, whether it's art or a game, anything. I would just like to do it again. So if that's something that you're interested in, maybe put that below in the comments below. Otherwise, just if there's anything you think that you'd be really interested in, even if it's Get Ready With Me's, or I saw this one artist does videos where she draws and then does story times while she draws, and I thought that would be really cool to do because I'm working on art all the time, and I really want to try and work on my comics a bit more too. So if watching me draw my comics or me talking about them or anything like that is something that you think you'd be interested in, please just tell me below. I'm just dying to know how you guys feel and where you guys are at and what kind of stuff you're into nowadays and what kind of stuff you really want to see and what do you miss and things of that nature. Because I don't know. I feel like I'm always a little bit out of the loop. One, because I'm old, and two, because I don't keep up with things, and a lot of the time I don't even really look on social media very much because I get to burn out from it. Anywho, that is the update, and I appreciate anything you guys have to say. I appreciate you guys. If you made it to the end of this video, I am beyond honored. I am gonna go work on art now for the Patreon. That's where I'm at. I'm glad I didn't have a full-on breakdown on this video because I did to Jazz the other day. As you know, you are valid, you are loved. I love you very much. I appreciate you being here very much. Your presence is noted and appreciated. If you stuck with me since the beginning of YouTube or even just for a couple years, I appreciate you immensely. And I hope that I can create more content that makes you happy and brings a smile to your face and you're still interested in. And for those of you who are brand new or have just gotten here, hi, welcome. You're probably here at a turning point in my YouTube channel and my rebranding and things of that nature, and I'm really excited for it, and I hope you are too. So thank you guys for being here, and I appreciate you very, very much, and I couldn't have made it this far or even been surviving on my own without you guys. So all social media will be down in the description below. So if you'd like to check out my art Instagram, my personal Instagram, well, I say personal, my cosplay Instagram, either, please go crazy in the comments below. I would eat that shit up. I will eat that shit up. I might even do a video like responding to comments, because I think that would be really fun. So thank you guys so much, and I will see you later. Bof out.